AD has approved KC-1400 Collective. Everybody want to hear me say that? This is what it's all about. They're around. They are supporting. The money is going directly to our student athletes. They're signing deals. They have contracts. Let's do it. I mean, without this collective, we won't be successful. We won't be able to sustain our student athletes. I mean, 1400 Collective have done a really, really good job of keeping a lot of our athletes here. You know, if you saw them sign a lot of our athletes, but we got to do our part. So I know after today, we're going to click that 1400 Collective. We're going to give one of those tiers, and we're going to make sure that we give to this collective so we can continue to give to our student athletes and support them and give them what I need. And I want to thank you all, Ken, TD, D-Core, C,
T-Dub.
Yeah, T-Dub, everyone that created and helped create it. I know I'm missing some names.
For the last 3 or 4 years, and I'm just going to put this out there, but for the last 3 or 4 years, what team has determined who won the SWAC championship? Jackson State. And Jackson State has a collective full throttle. They have a collective full throttle. And I mean, like, so they, you know, we won the national championship in 2023, and we were slowly but surely trying to get our collective going. Jackson State won it this past year. Their collective is full throttle. Like it is full throttle. They don't want to lose. They didn't want to lose anybody, and they went full throttle. And I mean that's you correct if I'm wrong. That's what happened. So, in our conference, right? It is going to be, and I don't want to piss off any other team, but I mean the fact is that Florida A&M and Jackson State, you know, that game is potentially, which has been the last 4 years, right? That's then who determined who won it.
I feel like I'm pretty proud of that, man. Shout out to Coach Cozy, man. That's what I'm talking about, Coach, man. Way to put your people on notice, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. What's happening, Tiger Nation? Y'all come on in this thing. Sorry for the delay. You know, I had to cook that up. I saw that. Hey, man, somebody sent that to me. I said, look here, man. I gotta put that on. I gotta put that on, baby. We got to make sure the people see that. You know what I'm saying? Listen, shout out to FAMU. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Coach Cozy, man. Telling them, listen, man, y'all better come on. Them folks over there at 1400 J.R. Lynch Street, they done apply some pressure. Yes, they have. And they ain't letting up. So, you know, I can't let y'all go out there and shout us out without me. At least, you know, trying to get our, you know what I'm saying, we really just try to get our alumni and our fans to understand that, man, don't you let up. I've always told everybody the first one to do something usually is the one that does the least. If people were smart, they would pay attention to what we're doing and either mimic it, duplicate it, because that's all I did. But you got to do the work. You got to be willing to do it. So that's the world of college athletics now, man. Listen, I just dropped the link since we're talking about it. Make sure you click the link. If you're not signed up, what are you waiting on? Okay? What are you waiting on? What we doing? Right? What are we doing? Shout out to channel members. Miss Sarah Foote, welcome back to the channel. Lee Jr., appreciate your channel membership. Thank you for the support. If you're not a channel member, man, please hit that join button. We need you to join. This is what I do. This is what I do full time. Bring you the latest and greatest from Jackson State University, Tiger Land, right? But we as our what can I say? You know, I appreciate Coach Cozy for shouting us out and recognizing the work that we're doing, and I appreciate that. So make sure you guys hit the like button, share button, but most importantly, need you to click that link, man. Need you to click that link, join the collective if you haven't. I don't know what I'm just not listening to people say they still watching. We've been rolling, been doing tax prep all week, man. We started this thing, really pushing it in September of last year. We started pushing this thing in the middle of football season, and we really got to rolling at the top of the year. And I'm just not trying to hear that. I'm still looking, trying to figure out. That's horse crap. I don't want to hear that.
Ken.
You either is or you ain't. What's up, bro?
What's up? Good evening, Tiger Nation. Ken.
What up, bro?
Oh man. Actually, the collection started like a year before then, though.
Well, it did, but I'm saying the KC-1400 collection. It's been a. It didn't launch and roll out until
okay, I got you.
But no, what I'm saying is we started pushing it in the middle of football season last year. And I'm just saying, man, it's April. And if you got people talking about they still looking, you know, there are other people looking too. And they trying to get things rocking and rolling for their university and for their, you know, athletic department and stuff like that. So great week last week with the NIL Summit. But that's the name of the game. This is officially portal week, man. The portal opens up this week. It's very important. So we're going to talk a lot about that tonight. We will invite the chat up to join us. If you got something you want to add to the conversation, we're more than happy to do that. But yeah, man, that's where we at. We over 400 signups. We want to get to 1,000. You know what I mean? We want to get to 1,000. I do want to say this though about that, because one of the things that is kind of cool about that video. No, I'm not wrong. I'm actually right. I appreciate your coach, bro. You know, I appreciate your coach. You know, he's a good brother. He knows what he's talking about. Y'all should listen to him. You know what I'm saying? But let me say this, man. One of the things that we do in our community is we compete with one another. We want to be better than the next. And it's a great tactic of Coach Cozy to go out there and say, hey, there's a team that stands in the way of us being a national champion, and it's that damn school over there that just won a natty. We won it, they won it. Last 4 years, that's who determined who won the SWAC. But this is what they doing. Now, if y'all want to compete, we need to do what they doing, and we need to do that a little bit better. So, with that being said, that could very well rev up. That could very well rev up the Rattlers to get out and get active, man, and really get rolling. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we do. If you really want to make people get active in a certain aspect, especially when you're in the African American community, all you gotta do is make us compete with one another, and we'll go full steam ahead to go. I got to make sure you don't outdo me. You follow me? So it's reverse psychology. That's right, Fred Allen. Absolutely, that's what it is. So. But what Coach Taylor told us at the beat, he said, man, we done got fat. We're comfortable right now.
Whoa, really?
That's exactly what he said. I wish I had recorded it.
No, you did.
But sometimes you need
a word for it.
Places, man. You know what I mean? He said we done got comfortable, man. We not. So listen, I'm gonna say this to you once again. What's up, brother Q? What's up, KT Dub? What's up, family? What's up, chat? I know I jumped in and started rolling. That's right, Aqua was there. Aqua was there. Said it at the donor reception. He was talking to the donors. You know, hey, listen, we done got a little comfortable, man. We done got comfortable. We done won. So now we getting a little TDI. Our belly done got full. But this is the problem with your belly being full. You got a pack of lions out there staring at they looking through the door, and they starving right now. And they ready to tear the door down and come in there and take your food from you. You sitting around with sucking your teeth with a toothpick, talking about how yummy and nutritious the food was, and you got a starving pack of lions out there ready to come get what you got.
Sound like life, man.
That's exactly what it is.
I always equate football to life, bro. I mean, it's you know, when you come from nothing, you had nothing, didn't know your next meal coming from, wearing old shoes. I mean, you grind, Ken. You grind. Yeah. Then soon you get it, the grind is not as hard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Until you until something happens and you have to grind again. Same thing here. But could it be a situation, Ken, just like with season ticket sales? I mean, people, it's just a situation where I know I got about 3-4 good months.
I feel you, but how about we stop being lackadaisical, and how about we stop pussyfooting around and half-assing everything and get active? Our counterparts not doing it. The portal opens up this week, man. I don't know if y'all been paying attention. Man, I ain't seen 100 players hit the portal today, TD. I'm just telling you, I'm talking about because you got roster limits. You got a lot happening. 105, hard cap or hard cut with the amount of players you can have on your roster. So you're seeing a lot of cuts all over the country. And the reality of the matter is, man, if you want to be better, you can be better. You know, you can, but it's going to take a certain strategy, and you got to be able to utilize the things that are working in your favor right now. And our greatest resource right now is us. Always have been, and it always will be. So that's what it is, man. I know what it is. I've seen it. That's why we did the work to put it in place, and now we just need us to get active with it and rock with it. So I'm not letting up. That's what I want to talk about tonight. I don't really care for all the other stuff tonight. Like, I really don't. I'm dead serious about this because you get a lot of people, and y'all can say I'm ranting. I don't care. I don't care. I sometimes I almost hope that I say it this way. I hope FAMU does catch on and blow past our ass in this because we get lax. And we got way more. We always brag about how many fans we got. We got all this, and that. But we don't rock with it. Why we don't do it? Why? Because you think you supporting Ken? You think you supporting TD? You think you supporting KT? It's a lot of elements in there. And they be like, oh, here you go. No, I'm just telling you. I'm telling you. You got people that'll tell you straight up, hey man, I'm gonna. And my record ain't broke. And then when you come and be like, all right, let me get you to do what you said you were gonna do, and then it's like they give you everything. They start treating you like you're the bill collector. Man, this is optional. Man, you ain't got to do this. You don't have to. It don't have to. But unfortunately, what we do sometimes is we wait until the roof cave in, and then once the roof cave in, now all of a sudden we want to try to react. Then no, we don't like to be proactive. We like to be reactive. Hey. But usually when you're getting ready to, and I'm not gonna say that nicer because we want to pacify people's ears. People that act like they get so offended by you being firm, and then they turn around and talk crazy in their own privacy too. It's like, stop being fake, man. We know what we talking about, and I ain't mad at nobody. I'm just saying, like, we got to stop being fake. Stop being fake supporters, man. And whether you support the collective, hell, do the JSU by 40, do the builders on champions, whatever you need to do. But be a better supporter, be a better fan, because we always gonna tell the university what they can be better at. Or you gonna tell operations what they can be better at. You gonna tell the ticket office. You gonna tell the stadium attendants. You gonna tell everybody what they ain't doing right and what they can do better. We can do the same thing. That's all I'm saying. Keep going. Go ahead.
Hey, oh yeah. Shout out again to Tiger Nation, KT Dub, your brother Q. What up to Rails out there, man? Brother Salerno, we see you out there, man. We still rock with you, bro.
Everybody. Hello, everybody.
Look, man, I wanted to are you able to play that clip right now? I hadn't had a chance to listen to it.
Yeah, I'll play it again for you. Hang tight.
For the last 3 or 4 years, and I'm just going to put this out there, but for the last 3 or 4 years, what game has determined who won the SWAC championship? Jackson State. And Jackson State has a collective full throttle. They have a collective full throttle. And I mean, like, so we won the national championship in 2023, and we were slowly but surely trying to get our collective going. Jackson State won it this past year. Their collective is full throttle. Like, it is full throttle. They don't want to lose. They didn't want to lose anybody, and they went full throttle. And I mean, that's you correct if I'm wrong. That's what happened. So, in our conference, right? It is going to be, and I don't want to piss off any other team, but I mean, the fact is that Florida A&M and Jackson State, that game is potentially, which has been the last 4 years, right? That's then who determined who won it.
I didn't see anything wrong with that, EA. That's the truth. I mean, that's what we need to speak. I mean, and it was another coach. He spoke on the recruiting aspect in the quality and the build of the team. From another SWAC. From another SWAC school. So it is what he's doing.
They see what we're doing. They see what we're doing. I mean, everybody know what it is. Y'all got to beat us, man. And we don't want to lose. No, we don't want to relinquish the trophy. We want to win it. We want to back-to-back that thing. We trying to do some North Carolina A&T stuff with the Celebration Bowl. We're trying to build a dynasty, as Coach O has said and Coach Taylor has said. And how do you build a dynasty? You got to win multiple championships, man. You know what I mean? And the way you do that is that those that repeat, you got to do more the next year, because the price of the price of the ticket goes up the following year, man. And hey, listen, thank you to everyone who is doing what they're doing. When we're talking about doing more, we're actually talking about those who haven't participated. It's not a lack of appreciation. There is a high level of gratitude to those who have supported in various different ways. There's so many people just doing everything. So many people that's doing multiple things. You know what I mean? Yeah, and I gotta say this too. I'm not being funny when I say this. This logo right here, one of our partners is a FAMU alum. Shout out to Jason Hall, man, my brother Merch Pack. I mean that. And I'm telling you guys, if FAMU, if you want to know exactly what we've been doing and a lot of those things, y'all need to pull Brother Merch Pack into whatever y'all doing. Hell, if he'll help us, imagine what he'll do for his own institution. I ain't talking smack when I talk about that. And I also told y'all we wasn't going to gatekeep no information.
He a good dude too, man.
A great cat. Great. Now I'm going to just tell y'all like this right here, baby. Now we cooking up something now. We cooking up something. I got a big old pot of something that y'all going to like. And we're going to roll that thing out probably around this summertime. We got like 2 events coming up. We got the Meet the Tigers event at Cannon Nissan of Jackson. We're working on a date. We're going to go back to Hazelhurst. We're going to go right back down to Smooth Lounge and Grill. Shout out to Brother Cube and my brother P.F. Smooth down there. And then we're going to have another event. We're planning an event for the first home game that weekend. And I'm not going to say, when you find out what we're doing big, you'll find out why we're doing that game, why we're doing something the first weekend. So we got some big events coming up, and we're going to continue to do other efforts to try to grow our corporate footprint. You know what I mean? But we can do more. If everyone tapped in and did more collectively, we could really go a lot further. We just want to make this thing as cool as possible. And maybe if you felt like it was cool, you'll get active with it. You follow what I'm saying? Maybe you feel like it's something you want to be a part of. And we taking this thing on the road. We got a mixer coming up. We heading to Atlanta. We're going to follow up to Dallas. So all of my Atlanta alums, we coming, baby. We working on an event. All of our Dallas alums, we coming. I'm just telling y'all, man. We coming, baby. You know what I'm saying? So we taking this thing on the road, man. This is a virtual show. We got some things we got going on. We're working. And I gotta say this. I'm not trolling. I did troll, TD. Let me troll a little bit. Can I tell you why I trolled it? Y'all see the color of the website? That was intentional, by the way. I had to put that burnt orange out there for you. I had to put that orange, not burnt orange, but I had to put the orange out there since it's a Rattler meeting. I should have changed it to green, or I should have just flipped it back and forth. You did green and orange on the website when it was flashing. I had to make sure I had to respect the colors. I couldn't put our colors on there, man, because they was in a private setting talking amongst one another. But somebody took the video, so I put it out there. Thank you, Coach. It's all over our social now. So I just want you to know we appreciate you for shouting us out because as I've stated to many, we follow a few other collectives that have done some awesome things in getting this thing set up. So again, FAMU, you got a great alum that's been a great partner to us. And why did we partner with TD? Why did we partner with a FAMU alum? I think I said it already.
Because there were.
I will leave that alone.
Okay, well, you don't leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
But can you say it's out there on social media? But you know what? Coach Cozy said it. He meant it. He probably don't care that it's out there. Maybe more people get active. I mean, he just kept it real. I mean, it wasn't anything harsh toward the school, or it was just like, hey, this is what we got to do in this HBCU space to support our school to stay on top.
Absolutely. if they hey, listen, they follow suit, they'll do what they need to do to they do a good job of recruiting already. But imagine what now it's about keeping that talent. You hit that portal and you get something out of that portal that's pretty good. And you gotta, it's a different climate now, though. We started this thing and it's just different now. This upcoming year is gonna be a whole different year. We're going to see how it's going to change. We're going to stay in tune with what the university is doing with this new revenue sharing climate. But hey, man, listen, as you guys come in, make sure you like the stream. If you're watching on YouTube, what's good? If you're watching on X, what's happening? Go over to YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that share button. But most importantly, we need you to subscribe. You know why? Because we are on the road to 8,000 subscribers on the channel. We're trying to get to 8K. All the YouTube, the Facebook page and all that stuff. We got a media page. We got a collective page. Y'all go over there and like those pages when you see them pop up. If you got that inbox, hit that like button. Follow us. It's new. We're trying to navigate over to Facebook. Been mainly doing a lot of just YouTube and a little bit of X and Instagram, but we're trying to cover all the bases when it comes to the social media game. So continue to support, but most importantly, when you go to YouTube, KC-1400 Media, make sure you turn your notification bell on and hit that subscribe button. Ding. There it is. And we want to shout out all of our sponsors. We want to shout out Auto Masters, Impact Tickets, Canon, Nissan of Jackson, Canon Toyota of Vicksburg, and obviously Shot RX. Also, if you'd like to donate to our foundation, you can go to Givelify. Just look at the bottom of the screen, right on this side over here. Friends of KC-1400 Inc. Click that link and shoot that donation over if you'd like to donate to the foundation. Got a lot I do want to touch on, but before we do that, bro, how was your weekend, man?
It was good. It was really good, man. I mean, my daughter never did with the softball game Friday and tonight. Boy, there's some interesting stuff. I almost got in trouble.
Yeah.
I almost say some stuff. You know, I try to be conscious when I'm around. And what happened, they had another pitcher in there, man. The ball was up in the air. Then it was a basketball. Then it was a bowling ball. Then it was outside and all this stuff. So they changed the pitcher, right? The other young lady that they brought in was doing the same thing. I said, man, they had the same pitcher to me. And my wife started laughing. I said, oh, let me be quiet. And then it dawned on me, the girl that they put in, parent, was sitting right next to me, man.
Ooh.
Like,
ooh.
Hey,
I know you wanted to get skinny, and I don't mean that.
Yeah, man. But
disappear, didn't it, bro?
But luckily, I had already started cracking jokes with him, so it was. I'm quiet for you, man. You know,
hey, TD, I can give you a very embarrassing moment, man, that I had. This ain't got nothing to do with sports, right? Man, I saw this lady, bro, and she had a big old belly, man.
Uh-oh.
I messed up, dog. I messed up.
You didn't ask that question.
I asked her when she would do.
Oh my God.
And she looked at me, she said, I ain't pregnant. And I said, oh, I'm sorry. And she just stared at me like she wanted to eat my head. I just walked out, bro. I said, from that point forward, bro, let me tell you something. I don't give a darn. I don't care if she I don't care if she's 9 months pregnant, bro. I ain't saying nothing.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Tell me.
That happened. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Listen, it was one of them moments where you feel the back of your skin start crawling. I was like, oh my gosh.
Want to get away?
I just walked out.
Hey.
And I'm not even making this up. I'm not making this up. You know how you walk off and you can hear somebody still in the background kind of cussing a little bit?
Oh, she was serious.
I was like, oh my God. And I was trying to be nice, bro. It was no. And I was like, oh, hey. I was like, I forget where. I think I was at a.
Did you know her?
I didn't know the setting. No, I didn't know the lady, bro. I was trying to be cordial, bro. And I asked her when the baby was due, bro. And that lady looked at me like she wanted to rip my head off. She was like, I ain't pregnant. I was like, oh.
Woo.
I saw. So listen, I'm saying we've been in some moments, bro, where you feel like you just want to disappear.
That's why a lot of time I mean, it wasn't that bad, but it was, yeah. Yeah, man.
Congratulations. I bet he said, I bet she fine now. I bet she ain't, but that's neither here nor there. Let's move on. Hey, EA, you know what, bro? That's actually a good one. Oh, I thought you was somebody else. I'm so sorry. My mistake. Now, I don't think it still lives down the fact that she got a big belly and she ain't pregnant, bro. And I'm saying it was, I'm gonna tell y'all why. And I'm not trying to be, I'm lighting up the mood because what I do want to talk about next is a bit serious. It's been a very serious kind of weekend for me, bro. And I'm gonna touch on that, but I'm just trying to lighten the mood up a little bit. But let me say this though, TD, you know how it could have been awesome, man. I don't know, bro. See, you know, it wasn't like usually when people have like big stomachs, it's not. It usually is spread across the body proportionately. Like all of her features just looked like she wasn't. It didn't look like she was a fat lady. So I mean, when you look at it, anybody could have made that mistake. But I'm just telling you, I'm telling y'all, ever since that moment, this was years ago. I don't care if a woman is pregnant. I do not ever ask a woman when is she due. When is the baby? I don't ask nothing.
I let you know for sure.
And if they talk, if I hear them talking, they talking about their baby. Oh, okay. Well, you know, I don't even ask nothing. I just stay out of the conversation because I ain't really that worried. I ain't really that curious about what they having and when they having their baby or nothing. I just know that was such a bad moment. It was such an embarrassing moment for me. I was like, I'd never ask that again, bro. I don't care what nobody say. I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, nah.
Because I leaned into it, bro. I had fully committed to it.
They don't speak to you for a while either, especially if you know them.
Man, listen.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. But listen, man, we're gonna move right along, man. I do want to say this. While I got you guys' attention, man, something transpired over the weekend. Young fella from LSU, man. I want to send a very heartfelt just a rest in peace, man, to the Lacy family, man. I'll just say it this way, man. I'm close enough to know where he's from. You know what I mean? I have family from, family is from Thibodeau, and have family that's in that area that know this family very well, and know mom, dad, stepdad. I know his stepdad, the brother that practically raised him. I've known him for about probably 12, 13 years, TD. And I was talking to my cousin, who's actually works at Jackson State. He's from there, and he's very close friends with his stepdad.
Right.
And it's incomprehensible to me right now. Just kind of so much you just want to say, you know what I mean? But this just cast I woke up yesterday morning, bro, and I saw the alert. And I was in shock because I do remember having a conversation with various people that I do know from that area when the situation occurred, when the accident occurred on Highway 20, which I have driven that highway. So I know the highway that accident occurred, TD. And man, but he was charged with he wasn't charged. He was arrested for negligent homicide. And when the world turns on you, I'll say this about this young brother because I can speak very intelligently on this, TD, and I mean that. The picture that the world painted of this young brother, it wasn't even remotely close to the person that he really was. This young brother was never been in trouble. He was a gamer. He was an LSU wide receiver. Started off his career at UL Lafayette. Went to LSU for a few years. And his dad put out a statement. Dad Kenny put out a statement just talking about checking on your kids, man.
So Ken, you care to share the backstory for those who not aware?
So in the situation, what transpired was it was on the so an accident occurred on the highway. There was a head-on collision. When the accident occurred, according to his lawyer, he was behind the vehicle that got hit. And they were saying that he was driving reckless to the point to where it caused the accident. There is a civil lawsuit, or was a civil lawsuit, where the other driver of the vehicle in the collision was a defendant as well, but they never named him. He went around the accident after it occurred, TD, and just kind of went on about his business. But because of his vehicle, they identified his vehicle, and because of his name, they attached him to. And I'm not, your heart goes out to the family of the man who actually passed away in the accident.
Okay.
But usually in those situations, it's not his lawyer. I watched the interview. It doesn't go to his lawyer. Said it this way: if it had been someone else that was in that situation, they would have never been charged. It would have just been an unfortunate incident and an accident. But for him to be attached to that because of his name and because of what transpired, the world basically turned on the young brother, started calling him a murderer. The NFL pulled his draft card before he was ever convicted of anything. He did get arrested, but he got a bond the same day. And they was reviewing the grand jury was going to review some evidence today. And I heard the lawyer is just in a very dark place, because he just sad place, I would say, because he was like, man, we just needed one more day. We ran out of time, because he obviously went to a place that he felt like, think about this, y'all. Think about this, man. And I think we need to take a step back. Social media is a very cruel place, man. At times. And I wish, and I was talking to my cousin, I just wish for those who know him, and I know they probably wish this as well. I wish he could have sought some counseling and just had a support system that kept him off the internet. Because one of the things that we see happening on the internet a lot is people make they convict you before you ever have your day. It doesn't make any difference. People internalize situations. They read a headline, and we're in a situation in this society where we don't read, man. We just run with the first headline, and we make a determination about a situation that we don't know nothing about. We haven't even reviewed the evidence. We haven't looked at nothing, bro. We don't say. The court of public opinion is one of the cool places on earth, brother. But let me say this to you, man. For those who have struggled with the thought of suicide, man, to be in a place where you feel like death is more appealing than your life, I tell you where you could go, man. And I just want to paint this picture, because I'm gonna tell you what broke my heart, what made me shed tears about this whole situation, is because I know that this young man is a good young man. People don't know that he had a younger brother that he was caring for, that was special needs, that actually lived with him on campus. You know what I'm saying? And he was able to support his family with NIL money that he was getting from LSU. And he was the next one up. And when you go back to last year's draft, I know we got the draft coming up in 2 weeks, but Jaden Daniels, who won the Offensive Rookie of the Year, and Malik Neighbors, they mentioned him. They was like, he next up. He gonna be here next year. And you think about it, man. There's a bravado that comes with playing ball at LSU. Bro, you play for the LSU Tigers, and you are a wide receiver. You can make the case. I know that Ohio State is considered wide receiver UTD, but one can make the case that so also is LSU. When you talk about the likes of Odell Beckham Jr., when you talk about the likes of a Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Malik Neighbors, Brian Thompson, all these star wide receivers that have come through that program within the last 5 years, last 5 to 10 years, bro. My gosh, you talk about that team with Joe Burrow that had what 15 to 18 players that got drafted into the NFL. So when you are that next one up, and you right there, and he was going to be a first-round pick, man. At worst, he was going to be a second-round pick. So you're talking about Jarvis Landry. I mean, the list goes on and on, man. And I just appreciate that. But I'll say this though.
So Ken,
I'm gonna say this and I'll shut up. So you can only imagine that to have a situation that occurred where your freedom is in jeopardy, your reputation is destroyed, and everything that you worked hard for is yanked away from you for something that you haven't even been charged for. There was no formal charge. There was no official charge, TD, of anything. And
I was about to ask you.
He had his pro day, all of that, man. And
he wasn't physically involved in the wreck.
No, he didn't get into an accident. He did not get into an accident. It was another car coming along. He was behind the vehicle of the gentleman that passed away, and that other vehicle swerved into that lane. And I know it's a no passing. I think there was some reports that maybe he tried to pass and maybe he got back, and maybe the driver maybe panicked, jumped into the other lane, and then hit the vehicle head on. There's a white gentleman that passed away. He was a veteran, and immediately once he died, bro, they put his face out there. They showed his veteran status, and next thing you know, this young brother who is not, he ain't like that, man. He wasn't like that. And this is from people I know personally that know him and the whole family. And then you go back to clips. They go find clips. Like the lawyer said, this man got 1,000 photos, but the photos that started circulating, TD, were the photos when he had a mug shot. You go and play the clip of when the Ja Morant celebration, where you throwing the the gunshot type situation, but you know how these kids just be having fun, man, after they have games and they playing. But if you know anything about this young fella who just graduated, it was a beautiful, successful story, and for it to end so tragically, man. All I'm saying this for is just for, this is for those who are out there that may be struggling silently, because this happens a lot with African American men, bro. We're taught since we were a kid to not show emotions. What you crying for? And then you tell these boys not to cry. You tell these boys to be tough. You let your daughter, I'm a girl dad, and anytime my babies are crying, bro, I'm running to them. What's wrong, sweetie? What's, you know what I'm saying? You allow your girls to be sensitive. You allow your girls to be expressive. You allow your girls to show emotion. But these young boys, especially young African-American boys, man, you say toughen up, man. Be tough. And what we do is we try to have this bravado, and a lot of us be suffering in silence, man. And you don't be knowing that the person that's smiling, making all that noise and trying to be, it could very well be fighting with depression. It could be in the darkest place ever. So I wanted to bring this up to just hopefully to shed some type of light on those who may be struggling silently, man, and just to encourage those to, man, talk to somebody, go seek help and whatever, and it's just a very, very, very unfortunate situation. The weekend that he more than likely was supposed to be getting drafted, his family's going to be burying him, and it's just hard to comprehend.
I mean, and a lot of time on what you're saying, Ken, is about us having to mature. I mean,
yeah, they said he didn't render aid. How many people do you know that see accidents that stop? Everybody don't stop when they see an accident. I've seen accidents. Oh, snap, there's an accident. Oh, wow. But my flow of traffic, I just roll on and be like, man, that's crazy. Everybody don't stop and get out and run and be like, hey, man, let me go check on this person. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
No, I mean, I just was saying, we all were young once. We all toy around with cars and stuff and didn't realize, the dangers of them.
So this part right here, I mean to cut you out, TD. This part right here. So what officially actually occurred for the death, the statement that was put out said that there was a call that he was having a mental health crisis, at a residence, and they said a firearm was discharged, and I think he jumped in his vehicle, jumped in a Charger, and obviously when the police got to the scene, to the apartment, they said one of the reports said he was arguing with a sister. I don't even think he had a sister, not that I know of, but it was someone, a female, he was arguing with. And then he got in the vehicle, and then the police sent in through dispatch the vehicle that he was driving. Next thing you know, they located his vehicle. They got behind him. It led to a chase. He wound up crashing the vehicle, and they said that when they got to the vehicle to open the door to get him out of the vehicle, he had unalived himself by a gunshot. So that's how he wound up eventually dying. And it's just, I just hate that when you have someone whose character doesn't match what the world is saying about them because of what transpired. It just sucks when it goes like that. So those that love him will go above and beyond and make sure that the real Kyren Lacy is celebrated to the world, and not these last couple of incidents. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Anybody could be put in a situation where you lose it, and if you're already dealing with a mental health, you're not in the right mind. So just
I mean, Ken, that goes on with what we said on a few months ago on the show when we were talking about the players. The players see what you say and what you put out there on social media. So you was talking about social media, we was talking about that. Players see it. So that's why we said be mindful of what you say, because they let us know they see what you say. They hear what you got to say. They see how you feel. You know, and these are young men. They're not mature yet. They're gonna make mistakes.
Absolutely. Great point.
Will be crucial. So
TD, and then what hurts more is when you know that the person that that this is a good kid. Not what nobody told you. You know that this brother right here he was a good young man. And then I know Zai was close to him. You know, I pray, thoughts and prayers go out to his family, his friends, his teammates, his coaches. I saw Zai posted. People forget Zai was, Zai went to UL straight out of high school, and he was teammates with him his first year at UL. So yeah, that's a tough situation, man. But listen, man, if anyone's out there struggling, there's a lot of conversations today about suicide. The suicide rate amongst African American men is higher than it's ever been in our society. I think it's up extremely high. And we always say, oh man, these young folk don't know how to cope with nothing. Well, what are we doing as the older generation that's there to allow them to be willing to come to you and open up to you and have those types of conversations? Where are the OGs at? Because I had a support system. I had uncles that I could go talk to. I had coaches and all those different types of things. And I didn't feel like I wasn't bullied for showing my emotions. You know what I'm saying? So I have lost many brothers to suicide since I have gotten out of it. Man, I just listen. All I was saying is if you're struggling, go seek professional help. Trust me, and keep going until you do whatever you got to do. But there's a lot of folks that suffer in silence, man. And I wanted to touch on this, man, because this touched me, man. This touched me to my core, and I know being close enough to it to know some of the real about this young brother, and kind of seeing the stuff that's out there. It's amazing how social media have one whole mindset, man, about something, and it may not even be the reality, TD. May not even be the reality, man.
Yep.
You don't know what people are dealing with. It doesn't cost anything to be kind. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you be seeing people out there, man, and they be one situation away from.
And another thing, Ken, we're dealing with young people. A lot of the time, they're friends, they're close sources. Sometimes, they can say some things that could probably, have you thinking one way. you know what I'm saying, they read more into it, emphasize more on something what could might transpire, like they really know what's going on, and that's your friend. So a lot of times you believe them if you follow what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, so you got to be mindful, bro.
I just think, man, this type of situation made me want to call my babies, man, and just, you know what I'm saying, and talk to all my kids, bro, and just be like, are you okay? Here's a question. Is there anything you're dealing with that you're not telling anybody about? Is there anything you're crying about in private? You know what I'm saying? Is there anything you want to talk to someone about? Those silent battles, you know, and sometimes we get so absorbed with our own life. And there's a saying, it's a real saying, check on your strong friends. Because usually them strong friends is probably the one that's taking on everybody's problems. People call them all the time, and because it's almost like an emotional dump. And you carrying your stuff and everybody else's stuff. So I just wanted to touch on that, man. Another thing that occurred over the weekend, we saw an incident that transpired with a former Jackson State player, Quay Davis. We saw the ring camera video of an assault, and I think there was a report that he got arrested for that, man. And you kind of see that, and you hope, you know, your heart goes out to the young lady, and you just hope the situation is rectified and he gets some help and he's rehabilitated in whatever way, man. You know, we did get a little frustrated because, you know, one of the things that has occurred frequently, TD, is like, even with that situation, you know, people put the photo when they put the photos of him out there, he's in a Jackson State uniform. And I know we say, hey, man, he hadn't played for us in 2-3 years, but he was once a Tiger. And I had to correct myself and say, you know what, I understand why they show that, you know what I mean? But hey, man, this is a different we're in a chaotic time right now, bro. The government is, huh?
Why
what?
Why they showed it?
Why they show?
Yeah, you say you understand why they showed it.
I understand why people, when you're a media outlet and you're looking for engagement, you usually gonna grab, like when the post was made, it wasn't even a young lady that made the post, it was someone else that posted it. And they you know, they tagged Dion, they tagged Jackson State football, it's more about the engagement. You know, Jackson State has a big social media presence and brand. So if you put him in the Jackson State jersey, people are gonna start looking. But there's no knock to the other jerseys, even though he played for Texas Southern after he left Jackson State, and then he played for Southern last year. But yeah, man. He said, if you're looking to talk for someone to get them help, don't leave them hang around. Anything could be a trigger. Yep. And here's the thing: I'm fine. It's not I'm fine all the time. Trust me, that is a fact. That's a fact. That's right. That's right, Coach. There was plenty of other pictures to use. How about just use a picture of his face with no jersey? Take the helmet off, man. You know what I'm saying? And do that. You know, but it's a lot, man. The world is in a chaotic state right now, right? But I will say this, man, in the midst of all the stuff that has transpired and a lot of the stuff that has transpired, TD, there is one thing with Jackson State that has been consistently positive. And there is one entity that represents the university, my brother, that has had one hell of a year. Who you think I'm talking about?
You said who or what?
Who you think I'm what is it? They represent the university. They on a historic run right now. I think I'm giving the answers away. Who you think I'm talking about, big dog?
Well, I would think you'd be talking about the JSU football team, the coaching staff, the athletic department, in the band. Hey, I was getting there.
But specifically, I'm talking about the Boom, man. Okay. Hey, let's hand clap for the Boom, man. I didn't know this. They were saying while you were sleeping at Coachella, hell, I probably was up or sleeping or let the TV watching me, right? And man, the Boom performed with Travis Hunter, man. Not Travis Hunter. Travis.
they did with him too. They performed with him too.
Travis Hunter too, by the way.
Yeah,
Travis Scott, bro.
Yeah.
Travis Scott at Coachella. FAMU's band was there as well. So shout out to the Marching 100. But Travis Scott Travis wrote a letter to the Sonic Boom. He said, "Thank you for the love and life-changing opportunities." No, the Boom wrote a letter to Travis. I'm sorry. So he said, "Travis, thank you for the love and life-changing opportunities presented to our students over the past month. We are honored to share the Coachella stage with you for 2 weekends as you introduce a new chapter through a performance featuring the sights and sounds of the Jackson State University Sonic Boom of the South. After days of preparation in Phoenix and hours of perfecting this powerfully creative set in Cali, the Boom will always be impacted by our experience with the Cactus Jack brand. Through our shared artistry, this show breaks new ground for the marching band world and redesign the desert as only you can. I'm sorry, y'all. This is small letters. I did it to myself. Your commitment to HBCUs and the art of band runs deep. It is our honor to be part of the iconic movement or moment as we represent our university and our people at one of the largest music festivals in the world. Love the Boom." So, man, shout out to Dr. Roderick Little, the entire band staff, and all of our beloved Jackson State Tiger musicians who are performing with Travis Scott at Coachella. What a freaking year by Dr. Little and the band, man. What a year, bro. What a year. What a year, man. I'm just saying, bro, the Super Bowl with Usher.
Already.
Rose Bowl. Come on, dog. Travis Scott, Coachella? These man, look, I need to get some autographs, dog. These jokers, they starting superstars, man. And they out here. But what's even more dope about this, TD, is the fact that these young men and women will forever remember that. Drake also, yes. Those that got a chance to perform with Drake, these are some of the alumni Boom members. Did I miss anything? What did I miss? They did something else. A lot of things, man. But the Boom it's been booming lately, bro.
They really have. They really have. And I know they got kind of, slighted for what the band competition in Atlanta. But it's okay.
Hey, man, I call that Boom fatigue.
Yeah. You gotta get
Boom fatigue. They gotta show a little love to somebody.
Yeah, somebody else gotta do something.
Somebody else gotta get a little shine every now and again. They can't give it all to us. We want it all. Don't get me wrong. We want it all. But let me say this. Tyler, Creator, became a super fan. That's right, Mike B. But let me say this, though. Another historic and monumental Boom moment. I want to tell all of you guys that's watching, all 570 plus of you guys, there's 75 that's looking at us right now. I need every last one of y'all to go to Tiger Talk TV. And I need you to watch band sessions with the Boom, with one of my favorite, TD, one of my favorite band directors in the history or in the lexicon of great band directors, Mr. Dr. Dow Taylor.
You will not regret it.
The greatest endorsement that you can give to those, to my brother Terrell Key, my brother Toby, my sister Danielle.
Danielle, get it
Danielle,
right.
TD, don't say no damn Danielle. He said that this platform is indestructible. I was like, hey, okay, I Big DT. I appreciate that. But man, I was watching that clip in that show, and I just was Peaches and Cream. That's right. Q Parker came through.
Right.
Performed with the Boom. That's true. Yeah, man. And I really enjoyed that, man. Please go watch that episode. Watch all the episodes of band session with the Boom on Tiger Talk TV, man. So we've had a really good run. The podcast is ever evolving, and we need your support. We're frustrated that the channel, our original channel, we probably have 7,000 subscribers by now, if not more. But we had to start the channel over because we had to do some different things. But go over to Tiger Talk TV, please. Tiger Talk TV, and subscribe to the platform. While you're over there, make sure you hit up KC-1400 Media and you subscribe as well. TD, did you get a chance to watch that episode?
I absolutely did.
Talk to me about it. Talk to me.
I was very entertained. I was very intrigued. And I think they was on there for maybe an hour or so, and it felt like 30 minutes.
Yeah, it did, bro.
I mean, it was really good. I mean, and then we found I was trying to remember who Terrell and Toby was telling Mr. Dow Taylor about a producer that came through. I think he ended up teaching them. They came through his school that was did a music video for, I think, a TV show. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So it's some band members out there that's really doing the thing, that have taken this music thing extremely serious. And I'll listen at how articulate, Mr. Taylor was.
That's tomorrow, by the way. I got an extension file, so y'all can have that tomorrow stuff. You do realize that tax day, according to a tax professional, part of the research department in our Tiger Talk chat, said that tax day is really for those who owe the IRS. That's what tax day is for. So if you owe the IRS, tax day is for you. But yeah, while y'all filing them taxes, make sure you sign up for the collector. Keep going, bro. I'm listening.
It just was listening at the history of the boom. Listening at the history of the boom, and listening to Mr. Taylor tell his stint, with the boom and how certain things came to be, even with and they asked some great questions for him. Like, he talked about how Get Ready became the staple song, and how they just took Rock the House from Grambling. I mean, he just flat out, he was
so for those who don't know that, yes, Grambling initially had JSU Rock the House, and we took it and we made it ours. And it's like, let me get him. We did it better, and then we never got it back. They ought to be glad we didn't take that chance. You know what I'm saying? That you make it to JSU. JS. Nah, I'm gonna stop. Been them folks.
He said they never played it again, man. He said they never played it again. And when Jack State got over to it, they never played it again.
That's why it was so now you understand why the show was so epic when you go back to 2018, when Richard was like, we y'all sent for us, but we ain't cut. No, that wasn't Richard. But we didn't come. Y'all came for us, but we didn't send for you, or something to that effect. And he played their fight song. That's one of the best halftime performances ever, bro. We had first went back to the hole and performed in, I think, 2018, bro. Man, we hit him with the and then they ran over and they thing. I keep saying 2017. That's when it was. Man, that's one I still to this day watch that halftime show.
Frozen.
Halftime shows.
You're freezing. Okay, there you go.
That was one of the best halftime shows I've ever seen. That's one I go back to often to watch. I love that one, bro.
I mean, it's funny when you go back and see the precision. I mean,
yeah,
what they really band session with the boom has really ignited, me being more interested in how things come about.
Freddie said he watched it yesterday. I'm telling you, bro, it just every now and again I go back to it, man. That show gave me chills, bro. One of the best shows, bro. And even when they walked off with, you know what I'm saying? Which
one is that, kid? Which
2017, Jack State versus Grambling at the Hole. One of the best halftime shows. I think that was one of the best halftime shows we've done, bro. And it was just, I just remember the young brother that had the tuba that was like, he was bouncing off that one foot. when they spell boom, it was bad, bro. It was badass, bro. That was one of the best shows, man. I love that, bro.
And then I like when Dr. Taylor said that it's harder to be a band director now due to social media.
That's a good point.
You know, the fact that you can take a show and do it maybe 2 or 3 times, you know, when he was, you know, directing before social media. Now with social media, everybody got a camera recording. You can't go back and do the show. And I'm kind of like, why not? If it looks good,
go viral. Especially if it go viral.
What's wrong with doing it again?
Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
But that's his perspective on it. You know, he kind of, you know, they obviously wanted to give you something raw and authentic, but that was a great point. Social media is different now, you know. It does change things a lot for him.
Right. I mean, he answered every question. He expounded on every question. It was a great interview. Like I said, those Danielle, Toby, and Terrell, man, they're doing a great job. Hey, man, look, I don't want to face her. I'm just letting you know. They're doing a great job, man. I mean, again, I used to talk about the one they did with Officer Levine. That was cool. I mean, to see the beginning, how stuff really happened to where we are now, and how the respect that Dr. Taylor has for Dr. Roger Little. I mean, the fact that he even told the story, how he told him to go warm up the band. So he was like, man, who was that warming up the band? It was, you know, Dr. Little doing his thing, man. It was great.
Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right, Travis. Oh, yeah. Hey, Gremlin, you want to talk stuff? You want to run your mouth? Then we'll punish you. We'll set this show off. Set this show off.
Travis, you miss it.
Yeah. God. You know what?
Oh my God!
I tell you what, TD, I got something for them, dog. We gonna play this. We
finna play it.
We finna play it. Hold on, y'all. I got.
I was about to fine tune your
sensory apparatus. No, that ain't on that one. No, that bad.
I had to do it, dude, man.
Yeah, that's too funny, bro.
Hey, and with that being said, yes, I have a boom jacket, Avis. I'm gonna rock my boom jacket. Shout out to ILB 225.
I'm just saying, dog.
Just saying, I'm rocking my boom jacket. I'm proud of my boom jacket. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get those people to sign it. Now, just because you sign my merchandise don't mean I'm gonna start wearing it. I'm still gonna rock it, King.
Hey, brother, I don't blame you one bit. So I'm gonna play this, y'all. I want y'all to see this. We gonna do a little something for y'all. We're gonna play this. This is the show. Since we're talking about the boom. All right, let's do it.
Go for it.
Finally, the boom has come back to Grambling. Can you smell what the boom is cooking? And to paraphrase the words of Louisiana's own Lil Boosie, hey Grambling, you want to talk smack? You want to run your mouth? You want the sonic boom all up in your house? Then we'll punish you. We'll set this show off. Set this show off. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Summa Cum Laude Band, the Jackson State University Sonic Boom of the South. With over 1,000 steps per minute, here's the famous Tiger Run-On.
One of the best halftime shows ever, TD.
Today's show will feature the music of the famous late 80s New Jack swing group, Guy. Let's get this party started. Here's the ever popular tune, I Lied. JSU, Fort Jackson State University, established in 1877.
I don't want to do the running man.
This is where we challenge mind and change lives.
The score was 28-20, if my memory serves me correct. Brent Lyles was the quarterback.
As we continue to move to I Lied, notice the execution of the elongated diagonal precision drill with as many sixes as 4. Jackson State band, wave those pom-poms. Check out those smooth, suave J5 drum majors at the 50-yard line.
So, what's the name of the head drummer? He was one of my favorite head drummers.
High energy, precision, and great sound is a trademark of the award-winning group of physical excellence known as the
Abraham. Yep, Abraham. Bro, this so clean right here, bro.
Come
on, TV.
Whoa, Sonic Boom.
Damn, TV. All right, we about to get funky now, y'all. Here we go.
We need everybody on the feet for this one. Grab the hands. We are working back. Boom. Get some. Listen. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Break it down. Get right.
How scammer work?
Listen.
Get low. We ain't finished yet. Let's go. Watch this. Cotton candy sweet Lord. You see that? Tootsie Roll.
Here we go, Kitty.
Because the sonic boom is here. Let us tell you one thing, Grambling. Y'all came for us, but we didn't send for you. Here's your fight song.
Here we go, Kitty. Here we go.
Who are we? Sonic.
Hey, that sound like Vaughn laughing. Hey man, every now and again, bro.
Hey,
Every now and again, bro, I go back and I watch that clip, bro. Every now and again, go ahead.
We don't do halftime shows like that no more, bro.
That was let you, bro.
I mean, come
Let
on,
you, bro. Come on,
I
man.
like that, man.
That,
I love that.
it reminds you of them days when when the boom was fast paced. I mean,
Yes.
with precision and sound, and it was crisp, and yeah. We had a good year. 2023 was an epic year for us from a field show standpoint and performances. 24 was epic for the appearances. I don't think 24 was as good of a performance year as it was 23. 23 was next level, bro. 23 was the best. That was one of the shucks, man. That was one of the best years I had seen in quite a while because we needed to get ourselves together. So, and hopefully I'm not overstepping because I'm not a band member. I'm just a band head that never played. But I think, 23 was a GOAT year. Absolutely. Nobody could mess with us. By far. It was different. And that's the year that I think 25 is going to be like that, bro. I think that's going to be them early 2000. Yeah, bro. Woo.
Sir.
Yeah, actually them 80s, 90s, them 90 years too was like when you go back to them clips, man. I'm gonna tell you what made I'm gonna tell you what I feel, bro, has made the sound a little different too, is because the type of music that's being played. Music was better. The evolution of music has gone in the toilet for some stuff. You know what I mean? Some stuff is solid, but you had so many hits and so many good songs that was very band friendly back in the day. And man, but music is different now. It's evolved, man. But those you evolve with the times. He said we up like 5 years on everyone else now. These kids will see, yeah, man. We cooking right now. So shout out to the Boom. Again, the Boom is the standard, the standard of excellence. You know what I'm saying? I just what up, Dex? What it do, baby?
What up, Dex?
Oh, shit. What up? What up?
Did the band used to play Rub You the Right Way by Johnny Gill?
Heck yeah. Yeah. All the time. But one of my favorite Boom songs of all time. Take a wild guess, bro.
What's that?
Pew, 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 pew. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom.
Yeah.
Doom, 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 doom. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom.
Is that Key Sweat?
Secret Garden, bro. Is one of
Garden.
my favorite songs. That arrangement is special, bro. Man, Secret Garden, bro. Doctor, man, we gotta bring Secret Garden back, bro. If it ain't, we gotta get that back in the rotation, dog. Especially for the fifth quarter, man. We gotta get that. Hey, listen, man. I love that Secret Garden, bro. That's one of my all-time favorite. The 2004 edition of the Boom played that. Oh my goodness. You got one more in you, bro?
Huh?
Let me see something, bro. She said the 2004. Hold on just a second. I ain't want to make this no band show because I ain't trying to steal my brother and my sister, they thunder when it comes to the band set.
We supporting, man. We supporting. No, we ain't stealing nothing. Just support.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. T-Reezy.
Hold on, bro.
I mean, hey, kid, I gotta play Kumo D2, man. Dad, I go to work, man.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm trying to find 2004. I see a 2003. You ain't talking about 2003, are you? I don't see 2004. Hold on, Dizzle. Oh, ho. Nah, that's fanfare. Hold on. TD, I'm gonna just clip this one, bro. Just see. I can't find that clip, man. The merge. Hold on just a second. That's 20. This is in the stands right here, bro. That ain't gonna work. Yeah, I don't know about that one, y'all.
Hey, why are you doing that, man? Austin, what happened to the posters, bro? Never mind.
Hey, how about the merge in 2018? Can we do that? Let's just see. Let's see. This is one of my favorite tracks of all time. Then we're gonna move on. We're gonna talk about this portal. Then we last 30 minutes. We're gonna touch on this portal for sure. For shizzle. Let's try this one. What y'all think?
It be loud up in there.
About that dude. That's in the Gordon. I'm gonna have got another.
Oh.
My daughter is being.
All right. One last one. Let me see something real quick, family. So I got a text message for a clip. I'll try this one out and we'll see. This is 2010. Let's see what this one hit like. All right, y'all. Listen, man, I'm getting too worked up. I'm ready for football season, man.
Man, you did it.
I know, bro. Let me slow it on down. But listen, hey, man, shout out to the Boom for being fantastic, for being great. My goodness, bro. Love the Boom, bro. Love the Boom. Best band in the land. It ain't even close, bro. Appreciate you, Dub T. I grabbed them memberships, man. Grab them memberships. Grab them membership. That's the bet. Yeah, that was the bet. Yep, that was definitely the bet.
And Avis, I'm wearing my Love the Boom jacket.
Hey, but listen, man, let's jump into this transfer portal. We'll touch on the transfer portal. Listen, I'm gonna open the chat up. If anybody if y'all want to join us, y'all more than welcome to pop up on this thing and speak your mind. If not, we're gonna keep this thing rocking and rolling. Dexter Lee said, please check out the Boom. Took over. So I remember that. Hey, Dexter, this is what we're gonna do, brother. So what we might do is we're gonna incorporate a segment every show. We have a little Boom segment, a little something, little. Y'all send the
homage.
Huh?
Yeah,
you know what? You know what? Let me. All right, brother Dex. I'm gonna do this one more time, bro. All right, you said Sonic Boom took over Southern. What year did he say?
1990.
Oh yeah. Let me see something, man. You gotta send me the link, bro. I got it. Yeah, I'll catch that one up. I'll catch that next show. All right, we're gonna keep it moving. So listen, bro. So the latest with the transfer. So let me get the transfer portal officially opens on Wednesday. A lot of players have already basically stated their name in there. Here's where we are as a program right now. So a total amount of players that have exited the doors from the fall of last year and the spring of this year. Josh Noble, Tyus Martin. Josh Noble is at UMass, Tyus Martin at Marshall, Zai McDonald, Kobe Boykin is over at Delaware State, Jambarian Jenkins, who got an extra year from JUCO. Cam Smith is over at Marshall, Zeke Johnson. Antonio Ross just hit the portal April the 3rd, April 16th. Well, right after that, Kai Gatson is going to hit the portal on the 16th, officially hit the portal. And then Avery Salerno, we spoke on that one a couple shows ago. Tyreek Starks entered the portal, only being there for the spring. And then we just had one more addition, TD, the freshman linebacker out of Oak Grove, just hit the portal as well. So that's where we are. Anything jump out at you, bro? Some of these names we pretty much knew about. I see a couple of, true freshmen. Jalen Moore, true freshman. Antonio Ross is a red shirt freshman. Kai Gatson didn't really crack the lineup for us. Zeke, he get an opportunity to go try to make a team. Congratulations to him on his child. And then Sadiq Thompson just hit the portal today. He just hit the portal today. I didn't have him on there, but Sadiq Thompson, he'll be added to the list. Sadiq never actually played for us. He committed to us from I want to say Pearl River, if I'm not mistaken.
Jones
Community College. Thank you. I knew they both wear the same colors, man.
Right.
Maybe throwing me off
or something, yeah.
He committed from Jones, and he had a foot injury or something to that effect. Doesn't never really healed. He's just been injured the entire time there. So your best ability is what?
Availability.
Have all the time. So I think he got 3 to 4 years of potential eligibility somewhere else. So the numbers look fairly decent. I mean, you may see some more names enter the portal this week officially, but the portal does stay open for 10 days. Give me your thoughts real quick. And then we'll talk about those who has entered the Tiger Den.
I really don't have much thought on it. I mean, these young men want to play, and with the debt being what it is on the team, and coaches needing to make room and needing scholarships and players needing and wanting to play, they decide to leave. But what I will say, we appreciate each one of these young men as being Tigers. They each got a ring. You know what I'm saying? They walk with 2 to 4 rings. So congratulations to them. Go out there and represent yourself. Get your education for sure. Get your degree. Go somewhere that fits you, and enjoy the rest of your collegiate, playing days. Because you're not gonna get these times back. You'll be like us reminiscing.
So a lot of kids in it. You're right, bro. There's a lot of kids in the portal, man. A whole lot, and it's gonna be more added.
Yes.
Some of them won't ever get out of the portal. There's a percentage, TD. I think it's probably half of them. Half of the players that enter the portal have played their last down of college football. Something to that effect. So, if you want to play football, man, yes, he is. Until we see an announcement, of where they at, you never really know. But for every player's into the portal, I love what you said, TD. Every players into the portal for various different reasons. Like you said, playing time, opportunity to play, better situation, money. Money's going to be a very, very, very familiar primary reason why a lot of players, especially the best of the best players, always have a plan. Thank you, 30 man. You took the word right out of my mouth. Don't just jump in the portal. Have a plan. But
matter of fact, have a home. especially if you didn't get a lot of playing time. So if you didn't get a lot of playing time, have a home.
Oh, without question. So what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So he's sitting right at about 13 total. Like I said, again, Javarian Jenkins was a grad that got an extra year due to the rule. He may be done. I don't even know if he's going to keep playing football. He did enter the portal, just probably trying to see if maybe he get another opportunity to go play somewhere else.
He was pretty solid whenever he hit the field, though. He was pretty solid. Yeah.
Of course. And Zeke, I expect Zeke to play for somebody else possibly. They have the list of those who already are committed. We'll see what happens with Ross, Gatson, Avery. Avery's getting offers as we speak. We'll see what happens with Starks. And, of course, Jalen Moore. Just kind of, the numbers got to make sense, man. So, but listen, and here's why. One of the reasons why is because of what we had coming through the door. Let's touch on these are the ends. And as you can see, this list is long.
One thing I would say about Starks, if he's going to choose a home, he may want to choose an offense that he's familiar with, especially where he really can go in and compete. This being his last year trying to learn the offense right now, I'm saying that'll be difficult, for a quarterback to try to make some, headway. He may want to, look at a team that has a offense that he's familiar with, if that makes sense. And then, I thought, Antonio Ross. I would look for him to pan out, but I'm pretty sure he has his reasons. He's gonna do his thing. Other than that, man, we wishing Shalano well and everybody else on here, man.
Yeah, I like Jalen Moore as well. He was the freshman kid. I don't know. Didn't kind of see that one coming, but hey, you never know. You never know.
See, I would look at if I remember.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think, man. What happened? That's all I know of. But moving right along, man. As we spoke, let's get to the ends. We got so when you look at the roster, we brought in obviously Venoris Chaney, we touched on him, Kamari Rogers. These are all of your early signees. Levi Wyatt, they had a great spring. Quincy Ivory, Nate Rembert, Ty Starks came in, but he's out now. Jalen Ware will be there in summer one. Big pickup right there, TD. Pickup coming from ULM, interior defensive lineman. Going to be a great addition to that interior D line for us, man. Started for
win
summer one.
Okay, so
he'll be back summer one. Yeah, he was over at ULM. He started when we played against them, and he's a local kid. Played at Hines, and then went on over to ULM and found his way back home. So we welcome him with open arms, man. It's going to be a great defensive interior lineman for us. Of course, Denario Davenport played through the spring. Carmelo Jones, great addition. Cam Hardy in the spring. Really looking forward to Corian Mathis, bro, coming in summer one from JUCO. May grad, looking forward to him coming in. He's going to be a monster for that off that edge. Also, Keenan Christian, looking forward to him coming in. Cam Silas played in the spring. Jamari Brody, he'll be in with everyone else in the summer. And then we got our two offensive linemen that just committed from Tennessee State. We got some big time recruits on campus this week as well. So be expecting to see maybe another commitment or two this week. I know we're definitely going to be bringing in. According to the defensive coordinator, you're going to see probably 4 DBs come in. You probably see 3 safeties and 1 more cornerback. So those are the numbers that we may.
Got Bowie on here?
Yes, that it got Mathis on there, but his name is actually Bowie.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, he had several. Yeah, he had a couple. Okay.
Corian Bowie. I'm sorry, I said Mathis, but it's Bowie. I think Quinn gonna have a monster year too. Yeah, I think so too. The visit went well. Ronaldo, I'll say this: the coaches have a really good closing rate on players when they bring them in on officials, and I like this film. Whatever I don't know what happened to that young man, brother. Y'all been asking about that player for every year. I don't know. I can't tell you. Never made it to campus. Not even couldn't tell you, bro. Wish him well. But when you see a commitment, you'll know it went really well. Fred said he went to JSU by 40. He went to USM spring game. Yeah, you did. You text me, bro. Yeah, Saturday I wouldn't. I'd be unplugging y'all, so you just text me randomly. It may take me a while to respond. So, but thoughts on so far what we brought in. I know we've kind of touched on all of these players for the most part, but as you can see, TD, as TC said, Coach TC Taylor said, that line to get in is like this. You may see them exits, but that line to get in is gonna always be inverted. You know what I mean? So Kate Ken is the defensive end from Allen. No, he's not on that list. That's right. Kanye Varner, missing that name. Great call out, Jimmy.
Right.
Yep. Brought in Kanye Varner from Alabama State. So this is actually done by Garrett Bugsby. I use this list because he had a rolling tally. I'll let him know to add Kanye Varner. Defense is deep, man. When it comes to the portal, I mean, you got to keep in mind we lost a lot of players due to graduation as well. So what happened to the kickoff specialist that started the year last year, Ballard, I believe is his name. You know of a kickoff specialist named Ballard?
No.
I don't remember Ballard. If they came in and they not with us, they got either sent to the portal or they chose to leave on their own. That's where we at now. But we're shaping out the roster pretty well, man. I like the way it's turning out. 37 or 47. Germantown, yes, Naylor, he'll be coming in. He's still in high school. Oh, are you talking about the kicker? You talking about what was the kicker's name? Dylan Watson.
Oh, he
stopped playing football.
Right.
Yeah. Harry Bell, I don't think he made it. Nah, we didn't. Yeah, we go by who get to the campus. We don't really be paying a whole lot of attention to, like, it's good to talk about the players that commit or they might announce a commitment, but we really don't. Number 47, I believe he was from home CC. Don't ring a bell, brother. Well, I can tell you he ain't there.
Hey, did he have Cam on Kale Armstrong?
Kale Armstrong is a freshman.
Okay.
Not a transfer. But Kale Armstrong is gonna he will be, obviously he will be with us. So yeah, that's where we at with. That's where we at with. I'm listen, where we at now with roster makeup is like, man, we got to get past these 10 days. It's a 10-day time window, and I'm just watching. I do want to say this, man, because I have to. I'm not gonna say too much, but just because you have someone signed to a deal doesn't mean they won't hit the portal. That's right. There'll be updates coming to the roster. So I'll definitely be paying attention because TD, hey, man, it's got some good players on the team, man. We got some really good players. I'm going to tell you something else I'm also doing, man. I've been watching Hampton, bro. I started watching, Hampton just started their spring training. I'm looking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking, y'all. I'm trying to see. They got, they're going to have a good team. They're going to have a solid team that's going to come. Keep in mind, y'all, we ain't never beat Hampton before. So, hey, man, they come to the vet. We got to put that beat down on them, TD.
Right.
We got to put that beat down on them, baby.
I remember they had a good receiver.
Southern had their spring game. How y'all do out there, Southern? With my boy Edwin. Edwin, you out there? They have some speed guys. Are you talking about Hampton? They brought in a solid core. Yeah, the quarterback they brought in was from a D2 or NAIA school. They are in a CAA conference, and they had a really good defense that they improved upon from year one, from 23 to 24. They made a great strides in. Hey, it's Miak Pirate. There you go. We look forward to playing. What's up, baby? Hey, man. We got some Miak Pirate in this thing. What's happening? Hey, man. Hey, y'all make sure y'all bring some fans to the Jack, baby. We trying to, we want to put environment, dog. Y'all bring some fans, baby.
Definitely looking forward to it, Ken.
But it's the first game of the year, so each team got to know themselves. Everybody's playing, they playing with house money because the expectation is for us to win. The pressure is on us to win that thing. Hampton walking, but Hampton doesn't play in the HBCU conference, so they play in it. They play a tough schedule every year. You know what I mean? So, but we'll be ready. I'm sure they will too. Oh yeah, bring that band. They may not bring their band. I don't know if they're gonna bring their band. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. He said that.
She said,
so my dog. They must be good people. What's up, fellas? My family will be there. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about, man. Make sure we connect. You can introduce, hey man, I'm Miak Pirate. That happens all the time. Say, ain't you stupid? Hey, listen, SB, there will be no secrets about who Jackson State is. We won't be able to sneak up on nobody this year. Everybody's watching everything that we do. That's why you might as well. Ain't no hide no more.
Right.
You know what I mean? Ain't no under the radar when everybody looking, you know what I'm saying? It just it's how it goes, So we welcome the challenge.
Yeah, they are predicting JSU some people are already predicting JSU to be one, in some of their polls.
Wouldn't you?
There's no hiding. For sure.
But you think that's one? I like man, listen, last time let me tell you something, TD. Last time we played football, bro. Hey man, last time we played football, bro. We had the offensive MVP and the defensive MVP. Last time I checked, they still playing football at Jack State.
Both.
Now let the portal open up in a couple of days. I'm gonna be 38 hot and one of them leave, but I'm just saying. But no, man, it's gonna be good though.
Definitely looking forward to it, Ken. I mean, you asked me about the roster. It should be known by now. We're definitely trusting what the coaches are doing. I mean, and after having several interviews, I mean, a lot of the coaches definitely like Coach Quinn, Coach Gallen, and they speak on their rooms going into their second year, and they're able to get a lot of players that they want in. Definitely looking to see what they're going to do. I definitely want to see what Coach Quinn has up his sleeve, because, in talking with him, he was he's somebody now. This is he got his first year out the way. He ready to go. So definitely looking forward to see, what he brings to the table this year and definitely the offense.
TD, we're 3 months away from Swag Media Day. Somebody ain't going to be I guarantee you Jackson State ain't going to be a unanimous number one in the preseason poll. I'm willing to bet good money right now that somebody in that Swag voting room going to have Jackson State. We ain't going to get all the first place vote. I guarantee you somebody going to have one of the more wacky, just on some hating type stuff.
I mean, what you mean? What you mean? You mean pick number one to win the division?
Preseason polls, the polls that we never get to the top of because folk don't,
I'm saying, are you saying you don't think we'll be picked number one?
There will be some people in that SWAC voting room that will not vote Jack State preseason number one.
But we'll be number one overall.
I'm sure we will be one overall. They'll be smoking some good hash or something, bro. They don't have Jack State number one. I hope they don't.
Right.
I really hope they put FAMU first and put us second. Do something to do some disrespect. Now, what I don't want them to screw up us on, bro, is the preseason, the preseason honors and award. I want them guys I want them boys to get their recognition, bro. When it comes to the players, I don't really be, I know the postseason is what really matters, but I like preseason too because you got to get, you want the scouts to be paying attention too, man. That stuff matters, man. That stuff matters, bro.
Man, I do have a weird request though, man. I like to
I'm not trying to hear all that, bro. We will go undefeated though. We could, as long as we go to Tallahassee and kick y'all rear end, I'm gonna be all right, brother. I can't wait to come to Tallahassee and take over Brad.
I mean, I want to hear a Coach Cozy rap a DMX song.
No, you don't. What? Why? Boy, you stupid, man. Exactly, Travis. He's trying to reverse psychology of no, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, said, no, I don't think the team gonna come in overconfident because we're listen to this now. Listen to this. First four games, month of September, well, the end of August. You got Hampton, who we've historically never beat. Jack State never beat Hampton. We ain't played much. I think we played maybe 3 times. I think somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we've ever beat them.
Yeah, we got slaughtered one time, man.
So the fact that we haven't beat them, we should be a little bit more, whatever. Last year don't matter, right? No, game number 2, you got the flying welfare thieves. You got them down in Hattiesburg.
What?
But the Eagles, bro.
I know what you were saying.
The golden thefts.
Volleyball court. Yeah.
But anyway, but you got Southern Miss game number 2. Game number 3, we get Tuskegee at home, which obviously we should dominate them, if we're being honest. Then we got a bye week, and then we go to Southern. So that was the first 4 games.
We got night games.
All them games gonna be nighttime. Well, it's gonna be 6 p.m. You know that Southern Miss game gonna be about 6 p.m. 7. Woo-hoo-hoo. We gonna go to the Rock and take that thing over. You understand me? University is stealing money. There you go, Albie. And baby, I like the way you're thinking, Ronaldo. That's the mindset. If you don't have the mindset as a Tiger that you can start the season off 4-0, then shame on you. Now, look, the game's got to be played on the field. It's gonna get fun in a few months. We got about a good man. We got 4 months for football season. Really get popping. 4.5 months. It's gonna blow by. I'm gonna enjoy this summer though because TD, I am on a health kick. The last 10 minutes, I need y'all to understand something. I had 2 things happen to me today, and I'm done with the Celebration Bowl. Not Celebration Bowl, but the transfer portal. Man, I've been walking, bro. You know, you see my head look a little smaller. No, it don't.
Well, I just gonna rock with you, but go ahead.
Hey, but listen, bro. Listen, y'all. For those of you who walk every day,
yeah.
Walking ain't easy, bro. Like every day, you be sore.
Knees.
I had to take one of them old, man. I had to take old scalding hot bath out. I got in today, boy. I'm talking about scalding hot. Like I dipped my feet in some boiling water or something, man. Got to go buy some Epsom salt. But let me say this though, bro. 2 things transpired today when I was walking.
Okay.
This the most West Coast California type shit ever, man. Man, I'm walking through my neighborhood, bro, and this really happened today, bro. I'm walking, bro. I'm just getting my little, I got my form on.
Right.
I'm doing my thing, bro.
Right.
And I did this. I said, not even 10 yards away from me, TD, I saw a damn bobcat.
Did he see you?
Well, he saw his lunch. So the bobcat comes over this brick wall from the neighbors, from one of my people's houses in the neighborhood, climbed over the wall, bro, went down there, bro, and snatched up a squirrel, bro, put it in his mouth and climbed back up the daggum wall and went on about his business. It scared the hell out of me, bro, because now I'm panicking because I didn't have nothing in my hand. And I'm like, damn, bro. Yeah, mountain lion, bro. Yeah, it was one of them joints, bro. It was little. It was nice size too, bro. I'm like, whoa, bro. That's a little too big to be that ain't no regular cat right there. I'm looking, this thing is huge, bro. And I'm sitting there like, OMG. We're gonna get to that. I was gonna finish that up. That's gonna be my last thing, but hold tight. So listen, man, I'm gonna be walking with a golf club from now on, a golf club or a stick or something, brother.
You need a bamboo. You need a bamboo.
Let me tell you why I think the thing was in the neighborhood, bro. Because this is a reoccurring thing. Bobcats are heavily populated in Cali. So where I live at, over to where the roundabout, when you're going up the street, it was like an empty field with like nothing but like shrubbery and brushes and bushes and trees and stuff. They are literally clearing that entire spot out off now, bro. When I used to go down to the park, I look over there, you just see the mounds and you don't really see nothing. But now you see nothing but dirt because they done cleared it out. They finna build a whole subdivision. You know what happens, family, when they start building damn subdivisions, all the natural habitants of that area got to find somewhere to go.
Right.
So now we around here with all I done seen foxes, I done seen bobcats, I done seen all kind of stuff, man. All right. That's the first thing. But on the same walk, I get on around the curve, TD. A 6.0, like 5.2 earthquake.
Oh, yeah.
Just happened. And if anybody know, you know, my boy Jay Boone was down there. It happened down towards San Diego, bro. But you know, I live off the 15, which should take I'm an hour 30 from San Diego.
Okay.
And bro, you just the whole world shook, bro. So this is a different, and that thing shook for about 7 seconds.
Oh, really? What did it come in as?
Well, initially I got the alert. I'm walking, and man, the alert said 6.0. And but then it eventually was like a 5.2. But that's pretty intense, man. It was felt from San Diego all the way to LA, bro. If you know the distance all the way to Pasadena, like over on the other side of Glendale, man, like I was like, damn, you know. And yeah, man, it was like that, bro. So it was an interesting day, man, on my little walk. But I'm gonna get up and go back again because right. I got a goal of 30 pounds, man.
Okay. By
30 pounds, man. So by the time we play Hampton, I'm gonna be 30 pounds lighter. 30 of them things. The Lord willing to say the same, and I'm still upright and breathing. But I just want to say this: I'm eating clean. I feel good every day, man. It's a. So hey, listen, let's get healthy, family. Let's make sure we're doing what we do. I cut out bread, eliminated junk food. I don't eat no more snacks. None of that stuff, man. All that stuff got to go. Because you got to choose your heart, bro.
By the way, Travis, I'm drinking my protein shake, Kachava.
Oh yeah, the concrete in the asphalt absolutely helped. Oh, it absolutely helped. Yes, it did. Your diet is fruit, almond, tuna, and water. I can't do that. See, TJ, man, I can't do that type of stuff, man. I just gotta eat. I'm eating clean, bro. I'm eating light meats and veggies, bro. Like, I got my salmon, I got my grilled chicken. You know what I'm saying? I got my broccoli. I eat a sweet potato.
Leany.
Yeah, man. I'm not doing all that stuff. I'm gonna eat the way I'm gonna eat.
It always be those little people talking about eat some almonds.
Hey man, big old boys over here, TJ. If I were your side right now, big dog, I'd be good.
Hey, man, TJ 130, maybe 150. Come on, TJ.
TJ, I'll give you one. Hey, what you TJ? 185, bro?
What you putting in the tuna, man? I mean, what you just getting it straight out the can? I mean, what's the deal? Hot sauce or what?
Hey man, the tuna I be making got too much stuff in it, man.
I know.
I'm putting onions. I'm putting mayo, mustard, onions, relish. I'm putting eggs. I'm putting everything in my damn tuna, man.
Right.
Ooh, that tuna probably got so many calories in that thing. You know what I'm saying, dog? No,
really?
Bro.
Then you put it on white bread, right?
Tuna, he on that the tuna packets. Nah, man, I can't do that, bro. Man, I like that. Oh, he said, "Oh, I'll hook it up now. Just portion it. I got you." Weighed yourself yesterday. You 197. I've been that heavy. Man, I ain't gonna tell you what my hell. I weighed myself a little while ago. Hell, I was 297. TD, I said, man, I need to get an NIL deal. I'm damn near offensive lineman side.
Yeah, you'll make a good tight end left tackle.
Boy, I ain't gonna go. I'll give you a play. I'll give you 2 plays.
Come on,
over with.
I mean, but you might want to get some of those almond and those little package from Sam with the almond and the cheese.
No, I got all that. So the knowing what to do is not the problem for me. I'm a former athlete, man. I know what to do. It's just doing it and being consistent. It's about being consistent, man. And with the travel, even with the travel, bro, I'm not like I'll be traveling with my workout clothes. If I go, I'm gonna just have to go find somewhere to walk. I got to get a minimum of 3 miles in, and I'm gonna increase it. I'm not doing weight training right now, and I'm not even looking forward to doing any of that right now. Segue, there it is. You already know it, baby. As we get ready to close out, man, we got over 600 in this thing watching us. I-93, man. Y'all make sure y'all click the link. No more small forward, coach. I'll get back to it. Ask your doctor for Adipex. Man, I ain't taking no supplements. I'm gonna get my addies up and go and pecs out the door and go walking. What is Adipex, EA? I don't know about all that stuff. Said Trav and Shador jerseys getting retired. I did see that. We did see that. Congratulations to them. They had a monumental year. We're gonna be rooting for them when we're gonna be watching. I really hope my Raiders playing possum right now, TD. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. If somehow Shador slipped to the Saints, I'm gonna be who that. I'm gonna be a part of Who That Nation, TD. I'm going back to my roots.
So it's just the Saints or wherever he goes.
I'm a rock with him wherever he go, but I want him to go to New Orleans if he don't go to the Raiders.
Hey, well, see, you always throwing out your wishes. Let me throw one out for me. I'll take Cam Craig, them.
I just want Cam to get drafted, man. It's my guy right there, bro. Hopefully Cam get drafted. Shiloh, all them guys, man. We hope they get drafted, man. But I know you'd take anybody on the Broncos, man.
Hey, man. I don't know if I know how to take
they
this.
Said Adipex have you looking like a crackhead. Don't do it. I need to go get some of that crack there.
Oh.
I said that. The Adipex.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But no, man. He said he want Cam in San Francisco. Man, said we got Erg. Boy, if Erg go to the Broncos, dog, we going to a game, TD. You hear me?
Hey, Willie.
I did see it. Now here's the question: are the Steelers going to trade up? Because I don't think Shador is going to be there at 21. I just don't see it. I wouldn't mind that. Speaking of we got word today that the Commanders, TD, they came to work out Rob McDaniel again today. Great sign, bro. That's a great sign. I can see Rob McDaniel playing in Dan Quinn's defensive system. He's a commander. I'm gonna be a fan. I'm gonna have several teams coming up in a minute, man. Wherever James Houston's gonna play, we're gonna support Isaiah Bolden over there in New England. And yeah, that's right. Crack is whack all day long. My dream for Shador would be the Rams. Yeah, it's in my backyard. But
I mean, my thing with players like that, man, I root for their stats, but that's it. If Shador went to the Raiders, wish him well.
Boy, let me tell you something, dog. I got my Raiders hat over there, dog. I can't wait to pull that thing out. If you know.
Hey, hold on, man. Let's go back to this Will T statement. He talking like hey, Will T, what'd you know? That wishful thinking, I mean, what we talking about?
Yeah, that's wishful thinking. I think
that is. Okay.
Said Shiloh may go to the Cowboys. I just think it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a great draft, man. I think it'll be a great draft. I'm gonna watch all 3 days. I know Blue was on here with us. Man, look, we're gonna have a Rob McDaniel sighting. Hopefully we get some type of intel. I'm gonna talk to Rashida, Miss Liberty, and be like, hey, give me the let me know if you hear something, because we'll go live. I don't want to be sitting on here all day on doing live, but we can definitely do a watch party for day 3 if he's not drafted on Friday.
So what, it start Thursday and Friday, Friday and Saturday?
Yeah, Thursday is the first round. Friday is the second and the third round, and then Saturday is the fourth round through the rest of through the seventh round.
Mr. Relevant.
Okay. Come on up if you're free, baby. Come on up. I know you got a lot going on. Come on, kick it with us, Miss Rochelle, Miss No Gray. But listen, man, Tiger Nation, we pretty much done. Listen, if you haven't signed up for the collective, click the link. We appreciate Coach Cozy for letting us know how great we're doing. If you ain't heard it, I'll play it for you one more time. And then we're gonna get on about this thing. Hold tight.
For the last 3 or 4 years, and I'm just going to put this out there, but for the last 3 or 4 years, one team has determined who won the SWAC championship match. Jackson State. And Jackson State has a collective full throttle. They have a collective full throttle. And I mean, like, so they, we won the national championship in 2023, and we were slowly but surely trying to get our collective going. Jackson State won it this past year. Their collective is full throttle. Like it is full throttle. They don't want to lose. They don't want to lose anybody, and they went full throttle. And I mean that's you correct if I'm wrong. That's what happened. So, in our conference, right? It is going to be, and I don't want to piss off any other team, but I mean the fact is that Florida A&M and Jackson State, that game is potentially, which has been the last 4 years. Right? That's then who determined who won it.
Beautiful. Very well said, Coach.
Very well said, Coach Cozy.
You and this deal mixed up. Oh my goodness. But anyway, you got anything else, bro? I'm gonna get ready to finish this thing out, man. We'll be back on Wednesday for a cool show. Got a couple of Tiger Talk interviews coming up. I have the pleasure of sitting down with our 2 offensive linemen, latest commitments, Ace and Alex. Be interviewing them, I think, tomorrow, and we'll drop those interviews as soon as they get edited up and give you guys something to. We'll introduce them to Tiger Nation. So,
hey man, I'm telling you right now, I'm calling. Ace gonna have a head and shoulder. NIL.
Hey man.
You got the head and shoulders, buddy. Get your NIL.
Oh yeah, Evan is over there. Listen, y'all go over there, man. Hey, Evan over there right now working at Iron Horse Grill. So if you ever want to go get you something to eat, go in the evening time, ask for Evan Henry, man. Make sure he gonna take care of you, man.
He does great work over there too, man. I'm telling you, everything Evan does on the field, in the classroom, interviews. Everyone good dude, man. We wishing him well.
Hey, like Miss Yvette says, man, listen, let's go full throttle, family. Sign up. What are you waiting on? Click the link. The link is pinned to the chat. If you're not watching on if you're watching on Facebook, watching on X, head over to YouTube. Click the link in the chat before we get up out of here. The link will be in the description of this video. If you're not watching it live, go to www.KC-1400collective.com. Pick a level, and go from there, man. Oh yeah, man. Pulling up tomorrow. Say no more. Yeah, go check him out. Go see Evan, man. Go take care of our good, our beloved Tiger over there. All right, family. Well, we appreciate everybody, man. As always, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. We'll be back on Wednesday. Y'all know what it is. I love. Go Tigers, baby.
Go Tigers.
ShotRx is bringing healthcare to you. With our mobile health team, we can come to your school, church, or business to take care of you. We offer childhood immunizations, COVID and flu vaccinations, physicals, and much more. Don't put your health off. Welcome to Care and Compassion. Welcome to ShotRx.
Hey, this True Thompson. True, you got to get word for Tiger Nation, man. I love y'all. Tiger Nation. Do y'all love? Go Tigers, baby. Appreciate you.